everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I'm kind of sad, but I have my finale for Beauty A to Z for you. The whole month of finales, it seems like. Yeah. This one's kind of bittersweet because I feel like I was doing really good with this project, but I was not able to get to 100%. I know, sometimes it's hard to achieve 100%, but that is always my goal. My minimum that I like to accept is 75%. I feel like if I make 75% of, if I finish 75% of my products or meet goal on 75%, then I feel like it's successful, but I always shoot for 100, of course. I mean, who wouldn't? If you're going to try to do something, try to do it, to the best of your ability. This was the best of my ability, and, this is my finale. If you're not familiar with Beauty A to Z, this is a PANtastic Lady collab that was created by myself and Amanda. And there's been a ton of people that have joined in. This was the 5th year that we have done it. It is coming back for year 6. The sign up is already in the PANtastic Ladies Facebook group. So if you want to get in on it for 2022, it is ready to go. You don't even have to be a part of the Facebook group to join in. If you want, plenty of people that don't have Facebook and can't access the group have joined in, and we love that. So this is a year-long project, and the idea is to pick a product to match up with every letter of the alphabet, and it's 26 products. It's a lot of stuff. It's a whole lot of stuff. So I do have some empties. I do have 2 empties this time. I'm kind of bummed that this is over. I know. And it is kind of in the first half of the month, but I don't think there's anything else I could possibly finish. Yeah, I seriously doubt there's anything here that's left over that is going to get finished by the new year. So it makes sense for me to go ahead and do the finale now. All right. I'm going to show you my empties, and then I will show you what is left over. The first one is for the letter I. That is Jane Iredale, and it is a potted lipstick that I was able to finish. There's like a little dog hair floating right there. I do not like potted lipsticks. I don't like potted lip anything. So I'm happy to have that done. And for the letter P, the Essence My Skin Perfector Loose Fixing Powder. That is this guy. I did end up frankening it with another product that is not done yet, which you'll see. But the actual powder is all done, and I did enjoy it. This was definitely the wrong color for me. This one is 20 Nude. It was definitely a little bit too dark and too warm. But when you're buying online, you just can't always tell. I wouldn't say that I wouldn't repurchase this product, but right now it's not on my radar. It's just not on my radar. So while I enjoyed it, I am not in a rush to go out and purchase it again. So with those 2 empties, that brings me to a total of 21 products finished of the 26. I know, not too bad, but, it's still not 100%. I'm okay with it, though. I can live with this. I have 5 products that I'm going to show you, and I just wasn't able to do it. The first one is the Essence All About Matte Fixing Powder. I did use this, and you can definitely see the usage up top here, but I really just didn't get into using this. Not that there's anything wrong with the product, but I was using other powders in other projects as well as this one, because I just finished this Essence powder, and, this one is great in the summertime. I like it when it's warm, but it does give me a slight white cast, which if it's in the early warm months before I've really gotten my summer color, so to speak, because I can get very dark. It's that Polish blood. That's what it is. Then, this is the way to go. But once I start getting my color, it's just that white cast. It's a balancing act. So I was unable to finish this one, and it probably will get used next year. I also attribute it to the fact, I used to be able to go through so many powders, but my skincare is so, on it right now that even though I'm still oily, it's not like it used to be. With adding tea tree oil into my moisturizer and foundation, as well as niacinamide in my daily skincare routine, I just don't feel like I get the massive excess amounts of oil on my face anymore. And, you know, I don't need to reapply my powder like multiple times a day. Sometimes I will do it for a second. You know, if I do my face early in the morning, sometimes I might need to do something like late in the day, especially if I'm going to film. But if I'm not going to film, then I don't feel like I need to do it. So I'm not using as much powder anymore. Good skincare is the key. All right, now that I've rambled on enough, that was for letter A. We're going to go on to letter C. I chose the Perricone MD Citrus, that's my C, facial wash. You got all sorts of lines here. Bum, 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 bum. And I am down here for the very last one. I was unable to finish it. I have a feeling this is going to end up in a project for next year because there's enough left that it's going to last me for a few months, but not enough that it needs a whole year. So I have a feeling this is probably going to end up in a seasonal project for next year. I do really like it a whole lot, but I just wasn't able to finish it. All right, moving on to the letter H. I chose the Benefit Hoola bronzer. As you see, there is like a big hole in there. I actually took some out of it and frankened it because it just wasn't matching up with my color. I'm not sure why. I've had Hoolas in the past that have worked for me, and I actually have a bunch of Hoolas, and they're close in color, but they're not always the same. So I don't know if this one just I wasn't feeling it this year. Maybe, I don't know. See, it seems a little warm, a little more orangey than my skin tone likes. I probably will end up working on this again next year, see if I can get it finished off, but I don't know. What you see gone out of there, I did franken slightly, and yeah, I just wasn't able to finish it. Partially because I was working on so many eyeshadows, and I was frankening eyeshadows to work as bronzer, and some with that. It just didn't get done. I'm okay with it. On to the letter K, I have this Kat Von D, and it was back from when it was Kat Von D. The tattoo liner in Trooper Black. I think I was trying to pan like 7 or 8 eyeliners this year, maybe more. It could have been upwards of 9 or 10. I don't even remember anymore. I just wasn't able to get it done. Got a lot of usage on it, and you know, being this small, I thought maybe I could get it done, but it just didn't happen. It's okay. I'm sure it'll get done next year. And the last one, the one that I used to franken with this powder here, this is from Coastal Scents. It is straight up rice powder. And I am right here. It kind of sticks to the side, so that's why I wanted to mark it. It's actually a hair below that line because that line was from the last update, and I did use a little bit more, but not enough to really do a new line. It is a lovely product. If you haven't used rice powder and you have oily skin, it is lovely. It really is. It absorbs oils, but it's very light. I don't even know how to explain it. It's I'm not 100% certain, but I do believe there might be rice powder in like Mineral Veil. A lot of those types of loose powders have rice powder in them. It's great. If you can get it pure, it's lovely. So those are my 5 that are left over. I'm not mad at it. I'm really not. Sure, I wish I had finished 100%, but I'm okay with only finishing 21 of 26. It's all good. I suspect most, if not all, of these products that are left over are going to get rolled into a project at some point next year to get used up, because they do have a lot of usage and progress on them. And my goal next year is to finish everything. I want to finish a lot of stuff. You will notice with my finales and stuff like that, I have mentioned that I am going to be doing a lot less usage next year because I want to finish stuff up. I do have a goal, a monetary goal that I want to hit next year, as well as an inventory goal about like getting categories under control and stuff like that. So next year's going to be different, and Beauty A to Z is going to be different for me next year. It is not going to be looking like it did this year. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Some of you in the know already know how it's going to play out next year. So we'll see what happens. All right, definitely go check out the other people that have joined in. They are going to be listed down below. And if you want to join in for next year, we would love to have you along on this journey. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.